Hey guys, what up? It's hard to get my tall top bun in this picture here, but I don't know if that really matters. I decided that since I posted my morning ritual video talking about having gratitude and it being a very important part of your weight loss journey and starting that gratitude journal in the morning. By the way, leave me a comment if you started doing that like I talked about. That would be fabulous to hear from you guys. I decided I'm going to start each video with something I'm thankful for. So today I am thankful for clean water, and I am extremely thankful for it, and it's something that I'm definitely not going to take for granted anymore. In the town that I live in, we are having like a water crisis. They found a dump site from an old tannery that was in this area, like very close to our house, within like a couple of miles, and they're finding all these wells that are contaminated. And our area hasn't been tested yet, so we have no idea if our water is contaminated. And I have a landlord, and so there's, I haven't had the testing done. It's like $1,000. And anyway, so I called to have water shipped in, as this chemical that they're finding in these wells causes various forms of cancer. It causes fibroid issues. It causes liver issues. So, and I'm not going to go into all that, but I will just say that I'm really thankful for clean water, and I hired a company to deliver our water, and we got a water cooler, and the kids think that's cool, and I drink so much dang water anyway I could float away. So it's good to have in the house, and it's nice to have the water cooler there too, and like the water not taking up space in the pitcher in the fridge anymore. So there's that. And then the second thing I want to talk about is that I put on like almost a pound since last week, 171.2 pounds, and I'm really looking to be more toward 160, 155. Still being forgiving of myself, but I'm like, girl, we are not going to put on weight like we did last year. So I am really going to get diligent about doing this thing and getting this weight off and not going back up in the wrong direction. So things are getting serious right now. Serious. I just wanted to really quickly share with you guys. So I was offered these glasses from a company called Firmoo. I think that's how you pronounce it. And they sent me an email and asked me if I would get a pair of their glasses for free and then review them on my YouTube. And I was like, sure, like I probably have lots of viewers that wear glasses, and I wear glasses. So I grabbed these frames, which I think are super cute. I was going for a little bit of a nerd vibe. And they are typically like the frames, I'm not sure how much these are, between like 30 and 40 bucks. That's with the lenses included. And you can like upload your prescription. You can also put a picture on this website and try the frames on your face, which I thought was really cool. So I went through and tried so many different ones, and I didn't want to get ones like I already had, like my brown kind of nerdy frame. So I wanted to get the gold rim, and I think they are really cute. I do have to have makeup on, I feel like, when I'm wearing them, because I have like no eyelash color or anything like that, so they kind of wash my face out if I don't have like eyebrows and makeup on. But the quality is good. Like, I will say, I feel like they are, $30 to $40 glasses, but man, like to have options for your glasses and not just have that one like $200 pair that you have, but to have like ones that are cute for, going out to this event or that. They also have sunglasses, guys. And so I am telling you that I do like the company. They did like an anti-glare, anti-scratch coating on mine too, which I think those are a little bit of an upcharge, but I think it was all super reasonable from looking at it. I actually plan on ordering 1 or 2 more pairs. I have a buy one, get one free code for you guys. Look in the description box below for that code, and you can go to the website and get these. I do not get anything from that code, so I'm not making any money off of these whatsoever. I'm just sharing the good deal with you. Now, talking about boundaries. I posted a picture on my Instagram, and it was, a picture of me, my former self in like 2010, and I was reflecting on the fact that I had no boundaries, and that was a big part of my weight problem. And I'm just starting in the past year, 2 years, like have some boundaries. And what does that mean? What does that look like? I'm going to tell you right now, if you have boundary issues, it's probably going to be a gradual process to get back to or get to a place where you're drawing them. But that means things like if people are taking advantage of your time, you're putting your foot down and you're saying, my time is valuable. I'm sorry, I'm going to need you to be, you know, prompt with me, someone that's repetitively late. I'm actually that girl, but you know, not super late. Like, I have people in my life, they would like tell me a time that we were gonna get together and then show up like an hour or hour and a half later, inevitably every single time. And it got to the point where I had to say, and this is through therapy, and this is somebody that, you know, I'm telling somebody that I care about and I don't want to upset them, but I had to say, what time are you going to be here? And I need you to be prompt because I've got things going on outside of, you know, this. And I said it in a very nice way. But like the Emily that was in that Instagram picture never would have said that. Like, it would have, you know, scared the crap out of me because it was conflict and confrontation. But no, I have to like say no to things now. I have to say, this isn't going to be good for me. Actually, an example of the other night, and it's not a boundary issue so much as a boundary for myself. So there's boundaries for other people that we have to have, and there's boundaries for myself. I knew that I'm trying to really be conscientious with spending and calories. And my cousin and I went down to Art Prize on Monday, and I mentally told myself, like, you know, you have this much of a budget and can eat this tonight, and then you can still have fun because Art Prize is in Grand Rapids here and it's free and you can walk around and do all this stuff. Well, you know, I ended up spending like $70 that night, and I ended up getting, you know, I planned on getting ramen, which is this fabulous restaurant that has ramen, and like, it's new. We just checked it out. And then I planned that accordingly within my fitness pal, but then I had a drink, and then later on I wanted dessert, and so I got frozen yogurt. So I know myself, and I need to like have better boundaries with myself, especially getting into a social environment. Sometimes my boundaries go out the window, my own boundaries for me. Like, where's your plan? Where's your diet plan? Where is your, you know, budgeting plan? Things like that. So I have to be really careful with myself and kind of set up tools like maybe reminders on my phone, or just skip certain areas of town because I know it's a trigger for me, or this, you know, just planning ahead and figuring out what my boundaries are. Other examples of boundaries are things like letting someone into your life repeatedly who, say it's a girlfriend, and she is constantly calling you because she's upset because she's in a really poor relationship and her man's always doing this or that, and she's calling you to cry about it. And, you know, you've given her your advice, and there is a point where you just can listen and be, you know, a sounding board. But sometimes you have to draw a boundary and say, you know, I can't, you know, spend hours on the phone with you anymore about this because you're not listening to me. You're not taking my advice, and I've said all I can say. If you need a shoulder to cry on, you know, I can do that, but you know, you're not taking action with your own life. I think a lot of times we get taken advantage of, as far as like, I've had friends or people rely on me in my life and say, well, how can I do this? Or how can, you know, a good example is a lot of people, you know, would say like, how can I work from home? Because you work from home. And I tell them, and, you know, they're like, oh, I really like that. And I say, well, this is what you need to do. You need to get in your, you know, into this position in this company, even though it's an entry-level job. That's where I started. You aren't going to get paid that much, but once you get in there, you can work your way, you know, into an area where you can work from home. Well, no, they don't want to do that, but they keep complaining to me, you know, about certain things, or, you know, it's like time consuming, and I don't have time for that. So, and I'm sure there's people in your life that are doing that to you too, where you just need to say, like, it's time you just take action. I can't do these things for you. There was a time where I used to make all of my mom's doctor's appointments and call her doctor and check her email for her, and, you know, do all these things that involved her health because she didn't feel well, and she still doesn't feel well. Well, it came to a point where I was like, well, you have to do some of this on your own. I can't care about your health more than you do. So sometimes we have to transition over and let somebody start taking action in their own life, and that's only healthier for them and you. But it's going to ultimately come back and reflect on your weight loss. Everything that distracts you from your purpose and your goals that you have and think about, that is all gonna deter you from your weight loss. That is what I wanted to say. I hope that you found something helpful in this video. If you did, give her the old thumbs up. Please subscribe below if you haven't already. And guys, remember, I'm doing the weight loss course. This is the last week to get signed up. Midnight on Sunday, October 1st is the deadline to get signed up for the Pushing Through to Your Weight Loss Goal course that I am doing. It's a beta course, and it's developing toward what you guys want and need, what your biggest struggles are with after weight loss surgery, and what would make your life easier with weight loss surgery. So be there or be square. Shoot me an email, emilyamvsg@gmail.com, with the request for information, and I will put it right back to you. And you'll get there and you'll get signed up. Also, check my social media below. There's a Facebook group and a Facebook page and all this fun stuff. So I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and let's see. Have the best day.